It's too hard. I can't do it. That sounds like something my kids would say, or now my grandkids. But hey, it's not just kids who say that. Hard things pop up on your radar all the time. Am I wrong? Big, enormous challenges pop up. Projects, relationship issues, financial disasters, you name it. All hard things. When you say, it's too hard, I can't do it, you know what? It's really your fear friend talking. Remember Fred? Like a big fiery fear dragon. He flies around your brain, warning you that you're going to fail. We have talked about him in past videos. He says, you're going to get hurt, or you're going to have to sweat for this one, and you don't have the energy. You're going to fall on your face. So when you find yourself stuck, frozen in time, because you don't know what to do in the face of this hard thing, tackle it to the ground and show it that you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Because you can. You don't need a long, detailed how-to plan to start either. You just need one tiny, brave step. That's it. That one step can change everything, because in all truth, you really are brave enough. But only when you take action do you see the truth of that. Staying in one place, overthinking, will stunt you in life. Stop you from growing beyond where you are right now. Do you want to stay where you are right now? Like forever? Okay, I'm the queen of overthinking. Nobody has me beat. If I don't watch myself, I still journal and map out and color code everything before taking a single step. Because let's be honest, it feels safer to plan than to risk. But then one day, I found myself at a Tony Robbins event, standing barefoot in a line to walk across actual hot coals. I was terrified. My fiery fear dragon, Fred, to me, screamed at me, what if you get burned? What if your clothes catch on fire? What if you trip? You don't belong here. What are you thinking? I had already decided when I walked up to that fire that I wasn't going to do it. I told my husband that I was just there to walk beside him and keep him company. He is so brave. Well, it was finally our turn. And there he went, scooting across the red hot coals like nothing. I was next in line, and I realized that they were standing there looking me right in the face, and they were not going to let me walk away. They told me to look them in the eye and to say, yes, yes, something we'd been practicing all day in the conference. I really did want to do this, but I was so afraid. It was fire. I was barefoot. So I looked at the coals and they seemed to be burning lower. I thought, well, maybe it won't be so bad. My husband made it across. But then, just as I was thinking this, they came and dumped an entire new bucket full of even more fiery red coals on top. I can't, I said, but I really wanted to. I can't, I said, but I really wanted to. So they didn't give up on me. Over the noise of the crowd, they promised me that they'd walk me across. So, not seeing a way out, I suddenly found this warrior side waking up inside of me, and I lifted my foot to take that first step. Then the next, and then the next, and I was doing it. I was walking on fire. One tiny, very quick, brave step at a time. And suddenly there was my hubby, absolutely roaring with pride in me, hugging me, congratulating me. And I was unburned. I was elated. It was a feeling like none I had ever felt. That moment showed me one more time, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's deciding that something is more important than the fear. In this case, proving to myself that I could do this was more important than the fear I was feeling, hearing in my head. Lifting my foot and taking one tiny brave step, even when fear was still there, gave me a courage that I have used over and over again in my everyday life. So here's what I want you to do. Imagine that bed of coals represents your next hard thing. You're standing there, feeling the fear rise up, hearing Fred's voice. You have a decision to make. Back away and run, which is totally okay, or face it. Take one tiny brave step. I have a 3-step process to help you find that tiny brave step. Here it is. Step 1, name the hard thing. What is the thing you're avoiding? Doing something new in your business? Having a difficult conversation? Writing the book? Call it what it is. Fear thrives in all the I don't know's, vague kind of thinking. So get clear and be honest with yourself. What is the hard thing? Secondly, break it down. Ask yourself, what is the smallest possible step I could take toward this today? Not the best step, not the whole step, the smallest step. And step 3, take one 90-second action. I lifted my foot. It was that simple. Take action while your fear is still chattering, because motion quiets fear faster than planning ever will. Your brain and your body need movement to shift out of fear mode. When you take a 90-second action, you're interrupting the fear cycle and proving to your brain, we can do hard things. Tiny step leads to the next and the next. Looking at the entire journey always seems daunting. The end of that bed of coals seemed a mile away to me. But once I was moving, it went so quick. One tiny brave step at a time, and fear loses its power to stop you. You can go from I can't to I'm doing it, scared and all, I'm doing it. You stop waiting for courage to arrive and you just start creating it through action. Action creates courage. Name your hard thing, break it down to the smallest possible step, and take one 90-second action. That's it. I want to know what your 90-second tiny brave step will be. Dare you to put it in the comments. And if you need help knowing what that first step should be, grab the Tiny Brave Steps generator at tinybravesteps.com. It's free and it will talk you through what your fear voice is telling your brain. And it will even give you a 90-second step to get you started and 2 5-minute steps to keep you moving forward. So the next video that you should watch after this one is about exploring how the strange jewels you've been hiding, those quirks that you think are flaws, are actually your superpowers. Until then, remember, one tiny brave step can change everything. You're not stuck. You're just one step away from your brave.